Hello everyone, welcome to Learn Maths with Kalpana. So today we are going to study squares and square roots. Okay, so now first we will see what is a square number. So for understanding a square number properly, first we will understand what is a square. So here you can see a figure of square. So what is a square? A square is a shape in which the sides are equal. So here you can see that this square is having a side which is given a name A. So all the sides of this square is equal to A. And again another thing is the sides make angle 90-degree with each other. So in this square you can see all the angles are equal to 90 degrees. So this is what called as a square. Now if I want to find out the area of this square, so what will be the area? We know that the area of a square is equal to side into side. Okay, so what is side? Side means the length of the side. Now in our case the side is equal to A, so area is equal to A multiplied by A is equal to A square. So area of a square is equal to A square, and this A square is termed as a square number. So when I will say that, suppose in general, if a natural number m can be expressed as n square, where n is also a natural number, then m is a square number. Now, to understand this definition, we will see some numbers first. Okay, so let us see that first. Here, suppose we have the number 1. Okay, 1. So if I write 1 square, then 1 square is equal to 1 multiplied by 1, that is equal to 1. Similarly, when I write 2 square, so 2 square is equal to 2 multiplied by 2, that is equal to 4. Similarly, if I write 3 square, then 3 square is 3 multiplied by 3, that is equal to 9. 4 square is equal to 4 multiplied by 4 is equal to 16. 5 square is equal to 5 multiplied by 5 is equal to 25, and so on. Now, what is this square number exactly is? When I am saying 2 square, that means I am referring to a square which is having a side of 2. Okay, so it can be 2 centimeter, it can be 2 meter, or it can be 2 kilometer, or it can be 2 millimeter, so anything. So if it is having a side of 2, then the area of that square will be equal to 4. Similarly, if a square is having a side of 3, then the area will be equal to 9, and so on. So in general, if a natural number m can be expressed as n square. So here, suppose we consider the number 25. I am considering the number 25. So 25 can be written as equal to 5 square, that is equal to 5 multiplied by 5. So here this 25 is referred as m. Okay, so I'm representing m as equal to n square. Now what is n? N is 5, so 5 is referred as n. So m is equal to n square, 25 is equal to 5 square. So if a natural numbers, all of you must be knowing natural numbers, the numbers which are starting from 1 to infinity, those are called as natural numbers. So here m can be expressed as n square, where n is also a natural number. So here n is also a natural number and m is also a natural number, and we are representing m as equal to n square. Then this m is termed as a square number. So this is a square number. Okay, so I think all of you must be clear now. So square number means any number multiplied by with that number itself is known as a square number. Now let's understand this more easily. But What is the definition of a perfect square number? Let's see that. So, a perfect square is a number that can be expressed as the product of an integer by itself, as I already mentioned it to you, or as the second exponent of an integer. Second exponent means, as I'm writing, m is equal to n square. So this square, this I'm writing superscription, I'm writing it is called as exponent, second exponent. Okay, so I can write m as equal to n multiplied by n, or I can write it as equal to n square. So that is what a perfect square is. So generally we can express a perfect square as x square, where x is an integer and the value of x square is a perfect square. Okay, so that is what a square number is. All the numbers cannot be a perfect square number. Only the numbers which can be expressed as n square or n multiplied by n are only termed as perfect square numbers. Example of such perfect square numbers are, just consider 9. So 9 is equal to 3 multiplied by 3, that is equal to 3 square. So 9 is a perfect square number. But when I'm saying suppose 7, so 7, can I represent it as a square of any number, or multiplication of a number with itself only? No, I cannot write it in that form. So 7 is not a perfect square number. Similarly, 8, if I consider, then 8 is also not a perfect square number, because I cannot represent it in this form, like a number multiplied by itself only. I cannot represent. So that is why 8 is also not a perfect square number. Again, after 9, we can say 16 is also a perfect square number, because 16 is equal to 4 multiplied by 4, that is equal to 16. Okay. Similarly, we can write 25, that is also a perfect square number, then 36, then 49, and so on. So all these numbers are perfect square numbers. Okay. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you all understood this. So in the next video, we will understand properties of squares and square roots. So see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.